What's up, guys? It's your boy Jesse Kell, the Collecting Nerd, and I am back with another episode of Jesse's Collectible Showcase. I got a good amount of stuff during the month of November 2021, and I got a good amount of cool shit. So, not going to show everything I got just because it would have been too much, and some of the stuff just isn't really that impressive enough for me to want to put up on here. I'm just going to state the facts. And a couple other items I have, they're just a couple of band shirts, but right now I'm getting ready to wash them, so they're not here. But I got Cannibal Corpse and I got Macabre, which is one of the bands that I saw in the upcoming concert that I'm telling you about that took place a couple weeks ago. So, right off the bat, I'm going to show off some of the vintage baseball cards that I have within my collection that I got recently. Any of the 78 cards that I got, I just put with the set, but I did get a couple of 78 Topps star cards. If I didn't put them with the set, I'd have them here in the video, but oh well. So first up, we have a 1952 Bowman Warren Spawn, 1977 Topps Raleigh Fingers. I always liked the dude's mustache. And this is when he played for the Padres. Next, possibly my favorite pitcher of all time, great Nolan Ryan. Man with most strikeouts, most no-hitters. Then we got one of the OG Yankee captains himself, Thurman motherfucking Munson. This is a 1977 Topps card along with the other two that I previously showed. Recently I've gotten a good amount of Munson cards. Just within the year alone, I was able to pick up the 71 Topps, the 70 Rookie, and the 77 Munson. So it's a good year for getting Thurman. The next two cards I got are Roberto Clemente in action, number 310 within the set. I love the 72 design. It is pretty much one of my favorite like border designs that they've done throughout the 70s, and I just fucking love it. That's the next set I'm going to focus on trying to get once the 78 set is completed. The last but not least for the cards, we have a Ted Williams 1969 Topps. This was one he managed for the Washington Senators for a couple of years. That's it for the baseball cards. Up next, I did get a Hot Wheels car. I only got one this month, but it is a Blackwall. This is a, can't remember the year, but it's a Citation X2. This is a Gold Ones edition. Hot Ones, by the, you can tell by the gold Blackwall. Sorry about the mess up on the name. Up next, I have gotten a couple of wrestling figures. I only got two this month. They just didn't have a whole bunch that I wanted, but here's what I picked up. At BubbaCon recently, a local toy store in Everett, I picked up a Series 1 Classic Superstars Undertaker action figure, $10. It's missing the accessories, which would have included a Attitude Era version of the WWF Jack's title. Man, I completely butchered that, but oh well. It also would have included the jacket at the time. And that's about it. Up next, we have the Ultimate Edition, don't know what series, Stone Cold Steve Austin figure. This comes with multiple sets of heads, multiple sets of hands, as all the Ultimate Edition figures do, and pretty much most of the Elites do these days. It also comes with the blue version of the Attitude Era, also known as the Big Cookie title. Has him pointing the gesture. I haven't posed, that way he's cutting the fucking promo. I honestly can't wait till I get my figure display set up, because I did get the bookshelf for it, so I've been getting more figures and getting the display going, and I can't wait till it's finished, that way I can show you guys. Up next, we are getting into the music stuff. I got a good amount of music stuff. Not a whole lot, but the stuff I did get was just quality, at least to me. First, we have a couple of cassettes. We have Licensed to Ill by the Beastie Boys. This is a Canadian version of the cassette. As you can see, it's on the black shell with the silver writing, and it's the chromium dioxide on the bottom. That's the main ways you can tell if it's Canadian. But I digress. Up next is another one that I've honestly just wanted for so fucking long that when I got it in the mail, I was stoked, and I played it for at least once a day for a couple of days straight, like 4 or 5 days after I got it. And that is King Diamond's Abigail. I love this album. As soon as I heard the title track from the song on KISW, my mind was fucking blown. It's an acquired taste to get into King Diamond and Merciful Fate just because of his vocals. I know it's not really everyone's favorite, but he's still metal legend. He's still metal god. And yeah. But up next, I'm actually going to be showing off a CD, and this is something I got while checking out Greyhawk, Telemiras, and La Cabra at Tony V's a couple of weeks ago when I saw them all perform. They were hella badass, and the bassist of Greyhawk bent a steel bar with his bare hands, and that was just some of the most badass shit that I've seen. The guitarist played a hell of a face-melting solo. The drummer did a kick-ass 4 to 5 minute fucking drum solo that was just mind-blowing. Like, the entire night was just fun as hell, and that's what I like about going to like local shows. Like the past couple I went at Tony V's, and they're all local bands. It's power metal, at least that's the impression I got, is that they're a power metal band. But it is what it is. Up next we have a few 45s. We have Hollywood Nights and Brave Strangers by Bob Seger and Silver Bullet Band. I'm not the biggest Bob Seger fan in the world, but I at least listen to the hits. I haven't gotten into any of his albums or too much of his B-sides, but one of these days I plan on doing it. The only album that I actually have by him at the moment is the Live Bullet one, and personally I'm just not a huge fan of live albums, but I love Turn the Page. Next we have Secret Agent Man and You Dig by Johnny Rivers. Secret Agent Man was used in multiple television shows, including Archer and a couple others I can't remember off the top of my head. But the next one is Tears for Fears, Shout with the Big Chair. Not really a huge Tears for Fears fan. I only know 2 songs by them, and that's Shout and Everybody Wants to Rule the World. I like the song, and that's why I got the single. Therefore, yeah. So, last 3 items on the video today, and next month I'll try to have more uploads, but can't make any promises. First, we have a compilation of The Doors' greatest hits. This is a compilation that I saw my uncle get a couple of years ago, and I decided to try and get one myself. So I wanted to get one that was at least a good price. That way, you know, I just got more enjoyment out of it. I'm not a huge fan of spending a bunch on compilations. So when I saw that this was 25 bucks, I decided to get it. It's in good shape. It's an early 80s pressing. And I have nothing else to say. I love the songs on here. Just giving you guys a brief little look. Sorry about that. Too lazy to name off the songs myself, so that's what I'm doing. Last but not least, we have 2 autographs. 2 very badass autographs. The first one is from one of my favorite musicians, and I picked it up at Half Price Books for 15 bucks. When I saw that it was a signed book, I was just fucking blown away. And that is the autobiography of Gene Simmons. That is right, I have gotten Gene Simmons' autograph on this fucking book right here myself. So, the signature is pretty legit. When I compared it to some of the other ones they had on eBay, the signatures matched up, and it also says autograph limited edition. Now, of course, anyone could just place a sticker that says that on there, but you know, when comparing it to the other signatures, and I even compared it to a couple of copies that have a JSA certificate of authenticity on it, and it matched up. So it was cool being able to get a Gene Simmons autograph for $15. That's just completely unexpected. It completely blew my mind out of the water, and I was excited to have it. Yeah, and I still am excited to have it. I want to get a certificate of authenticity for it. Now, the next autograph and the last item on the list does come with the COA. It actually comes with one from PSA, and that is of 1969 Hall of Famer Stan the Man Musial, who played for the St. Louis Cardinals. I don't know any of his stats off the top of my head, but he is a Hall of Famer and a legend. But I got the PSA autograph on certificate of authenticity on it, and I was able to pick it up for $50 at the card shop. So hopefully I have more videos for you guys next month. I can't make any promises. I'm sorry about what happened with the Movember Vinyl Challenge this month. I'm not really going to get into exactly what happened, but long story short, I ended up just fucking up on a lot more than just the videos. These past couple of months have been a bit of a slow period for me mentally, and yeah, that does sound bad when I say it like that, but pretty much has. Like, I've been going through some shit, and I was finally able to get it figured out, so putting myself on the right track. Anyways, that's why what happened, but if you guys want to check out the next video, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it, and you won't even see the dislike button anyways, or at least the dislike count, but that's all good. Anyways, this has been your boy, Jesse Kell, the Collecting Nerd, and I will see you guys next month because I am fucking tired.